What is the park about?
Oh, the park? Why, it's a game where you play as a woman.
It's like Jurassic
And
Park.
you lose your child in the park. And you gotta find him.
This is sad.
Well,
so it's Silent Hill?
You're stuck in
Here
this
we
park
go.
with a bunch of dinosaurs.
Yes, overwrite.
The dinosaurs break loose.
Silent Hill, the amusement.
Silent Hill 2, The Room.
I don't want that on me.
There actually is a Silent Hill called The Room. It's just
It's number 4, Silent Hill 4.
The Room.
Yeah.
The Room.
That
Silent
would have
Hill
made
4.
Room a lot more interesting if Pyramid Head was outside Room.
My sanity might get
Yeah,
manipulated.
like in Silent Hill.
That was a pretty good movie.
First one was
I never
okay.
saw it.
Yeah. and it's-
Second one was crap.
Or The Hills Have Eyes.
Both versions are good.
I always get
The only time I watched that movie with Steph, we had to fast forward through the rape scene.
Yeah.
Totes my goats.
I read all about that, and I am.
It was,
There's
it was
worse
a scary
rape scenes
movie.
out there.
Oh, I agree, but I don't know. Just
Eric, where do you stand on the argument of greatest horror movie of all time?
Yes.
Conjuring.
Yes. Steph and I watched The Thing last night, and she was nay
Of all
impressed.
of all time?
So I was reading on
The Thing?
Wikipedia, and
Isn't that from Fantastic Four?
that's a movie from the 80s.
Ben Grimm is from Fantastic Four.
There
I
we
was
go.
just reading online because she didn't think it was going to have aliens in it, so when it had aliens in it, she was like, done with it pretty much.
Right.
But then I was reading,
My heart and mind.
like
I
a
always
movie
return to
critic for the
Atlantic
Boston
Island.
Globe called it the greatest horror movie of all time. So Steph said, "What do you think is the greatest horror movie of all
Only
time?" I said,
coincidence.
"Halloween."
Which one?
Well, obviously the first one, the original.
And then she said, "Well, what does RV think?" RV said, "Cabin in the Woods."
See,
that is
the
not
problem with
horror
Cabin in the
movie.
Woods is that
I
it's...
haven't seen Mr.
I don't know. There's I mean, it's a wonderful film. I do love it, but there's too much going on in it
Sorry.
sometimes.
Asterisk. He said it was the one he enjoyed the most.
Okay, yeah,
He
that's
said
fine.
Paranormal Activity
Stay in
scared
the
him the
car.
most.
There we go.
Don't
There are
ask
different
information.
criteria.
If you go in scariest, I still think The Exorcist is still pretty effective.
Yeah, I wasn't that scared by that.
Because why?
I was scared more by The Conjuring.
The
Well-
Conjuring. Yeah.
The Conjuring was
That was scary.
Didn't do anything to me.
Because like,
That was
what
kinda
makes it the
freaky.
greatest horror movie of all time? Cabin in the Woods took the entire genre and just like went so meta with it. And I thought it was awesome, and the writing was great.
I would call a great horror movie something that's doesn't have any comedy to it as well, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of them tend to these days.
So I would
Even if I'm
actually,
just
I think
giggling
the
because
first-
Jason is snapping a person in half backwards.
Yeah, but you're not normal.
Callum was born the day this
I
place
don't
opened.
think that's scary though when
This
he
is his
snapped.
favorite
Exactly.
That's
place in the
unrealistic.
world.
No, it's not. I can snap you in half right now.
Could you?
Yeah. I'll bend you over.
The last movie that made me scared enough to lose sleep, Paranormal Activity, for a few
Yeah.
days. It didn't help when someone burst into my room and kicked the door.
The first one is pretty
did that?
good.
I wonder who did that.
Was that me?
Yeah, it was
Oh, I
you.
remember that, actually.
I like back jump rolled
Look at
across
this
my
bad
bed.
mom.
Well, actually, right now she's okay because she
Why'd you got hands up?
her son is in the car and he lost his teddy bear.
Oh, so she is
Why
a
did
So
she
she
just
decided to
so
leave him in the car by
So now she's like, oh, don't worry, I'll see if I can find your teddy
Why
bear.
does she have a-
See,
Why
I'll
does she
find
have
your
a
son's
hatchet?
teddy bear.
himself.
And then now the kid just ran in.
Oh.
Why are her jeans so tight? Who's trying to show off to mom?
She's got mom jeans.
No, she's got those aren't
Yeah.
mom jeans. Those are hot jeans.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Look at those smiley
That's
faces.
what original.
I mean,
Monsters
that's
were.
kind of
They
creepy.
were
That's
poofy
kind of weird.
high-waisted jeans that went over your lower belly.
It also has this.
Lower belly?
Callum, I told you to
Yep.
wait in the car.
Lower belly.
Lower
Jason!
belly.
Callum, I told you to wait in the
Ooh,
car.
excuse me.
Jason!
Is it a boy or
Wait
girl?
up there for mommy, Callum.
Yeah, there is a button to call to your son.
It's basically Jason.
Oh.
It's the Jason button.
Jason!
It's the Callum button.
Wait up there for mommy,
Yeah, I
Callum.
remember that.
There it is.
Is he just?
Wait for
Sorry.
mommy,
Turns
Callum.
out he's just a ghost. All a figment of her imagination.
Yeah, her
She never really had a child.
Her son's
She-
been dead for years.
Chad the
abortion.
Chipmunks.
Chad the Chipmunk.
Take a romantic spin on the Ferris wheel.
Go
Turns
on.
out she's just in purgatory, and this is where she's
And then
stuck.
head to
What's he with you with
Foreplay
things
Island.
about purgatory? And
Okay, so I.
Escalator.
Ed, Ned,
yeah, anyway.
There's
I
something
can't
special
run up the
about
escalator.
entrance to
Is that
amusement park.
Jason? At the top of the
Line
escalator?
drawn
That's
between
Caleb.
the real
Jason.
world and the world of
Caleb.
whimsy
Where's she
within.
I can't. She's
She's
she's inner monologuing.
The apathy of our
She's
everyday
mystiquing.
lives. On the other,
Jeez, why is she getting so deep
anything you
and
might care to
poetic?
bring.
Good God.
It's no wonder Callum ran back inside.
I'm a cabin's
One
backside and ran inside.
Not being chased.
By that thing. Oh no, it's the back of his
That's
Rain
the back.
McCallum?
That's the back.
Who's Ray McCallum?
A basketball player.
Callum, where are you going?
Rue McCallum hand.
Rue McClanahan.
Wait for mommy, Callum.
Oh great, now you're
See, told ya.
Oh, Park's over.
Whoa.
It's all nighttime now.
Well, she passed.
Callum, where are you going?
drunkenly
Did she
passed out on
pass
the
out?
escalator.
Yeah.
Wait up there for mommy, Callum.
Stop.
Why is he such a long
Who
escalator?
the hell names their kid
Callum,
Callum?
I told you to wait in the car.
It's 25 spooky for me.
Oh God.
Wow.
It's too spooky. 5 maybe.
What happened here?
Toggle running. Mom run.
Turns out she just comes
Push
to
it.
at the end and she's passed out on that.
Toggle your
escalator.
mom run.
Ugh. So she runs like
Ah,
this.
there he is.
So she
Get
runs
him.
like this.
Yeah.
Son
Yeah,
of a
that.
bitch.
And then higher time they were in the friggin' room. God, I would slap that kid in the face.
Stay where you
Yeah.
are.
God, he annoyed the shit out of me the whole time.
Been trapped in a room for 5 years.
And he was annoying the piss.
What do you expect him to
And
do?
after working
5-year-olds
with
are just annoying.
And you're like reading poetry?
Yeah.
Oh, mother. This,
and after
paper
working
old
with
Nick
children,
brought
it
us.
just pissed me
Oh,
off.
our
anyway.
stock has gone up. That's
God,
excellent.
that would have made it more. Anytime we picked something interesting to happen, that thing didn't happen.
It's true.
It's because they're in a room.
Except
Even
for
when they got out
I
of
knew
the
she was
room.
gonna have a problem with her.
This is about the room, by the way.
Nurse, she
I was
just
gonna
got
say,
in a room
yes.
for 7 years.
When they were
Of course
just
she had
like,
that problem.
even something slightly interesting.
Dark.
Like, oh, they're going to cut
I
all the
can't
son's
go in
hair, he's
there.
going to freak out. Nope, he's going to be fine.
What
That,
was
that
this?
was
He wanted
not
to give his
interesting.
mom his strength.
Yeah,
What was
boring.
this game called?
The park.
This game is
Segue
called
to
The Park.
something else.
The room was
How
a
about
boring
these guys
movie
talking
about
about
boring
movie?
things.
God, that was your opinion.
It's okay, I ignored most of the movie too.
Yeah, he was texting me. Did
I
anything
know.
else
Right, there
happen?
we go.
God, it's so boring.
Not
Although
my
I
cup of tea.
did hear good things about 10 Cloverfield Lane. And they're stuck in a room for the majority of that movie, too.
That's because they're stuck in a room with John Goodman. Like
Yeah,
that's
John
what he
Goodman's
did.
the shit.
And Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Alright.
And she is just fine.
I'm okay with that.
It's like a cat
Who
stand.
she was at?
I think this belongs to Callum.
Oh,
There's her
God,
answer.
She thinks it belongs to him? She
It
doesn't
might
know
be
for
someone
sure?
else's.
I don't
shoe.
want to
Looks like the tuxedo of shoes.
It looks
What's her
the-
backstory? Is she a single mom, married?
Yeah, she married.
Well, listen to her monologuing.
Yeah,
Chad the chipmunk, huh?
Chad the
Chad the
Chipmunk.
Chipmunk.
Guy in
That's the
suit.
true bad guy right there.
Whoa! Okay, so there's her backstory. She does not trust people in raccoon suits.
That's a joke.
That's a chipmunk.
At least I know you're listening.
His name is Chad the
Yeah,
Chipmunk.
at least I know you're listening.
What are you, some kind of raccoon?
Eric, are you gonna watch Game of Thrones tonight?
Oh, for sure.
He's got a T-vote already.
I got HBO Go. We're
You know, I feel really bad that
he's-
Hodor died, but, you know.
He's using my HBO.
I don't
Oh,
know.
What is
you
this
might have
about?
spoilered our
Yeah, I
listeners.
really hope so. I hope you guys get a lot of hits on this. They're going to be negative, but guess what? You're going to get hits.
Guess what?
You're welcome.
We
All right, so Eric's email address is...
We probably won't get hits because
On the
you
bottom
know,
of the screen right
7
now.
minutes into the episode, someone brings up a Game of
Well,
Thrones
now you
spoiler
can tag Game of Thrones.
that may or may not be how many weeks old.
I hear
That's
one more
true.
That's also
person
true.
bitch about Hodor dying. I was gonna friggin'
I'm so sad that Hodor died.
Thank you.
I could care
Thank you.
less.
I've watched one episode of that.
Actually, I was just sad about that
It wasn't
Callum?
nearly
like
enough.
Stay
younger
where you
version
are.
of him. I was like, that's what I'm sad about. I don't care that he died.
Well, I'd be pissed at freaking Bran.
Bran.
Yeah, Bran
A little
Flakes is the worst.
toolbox.
Yeah,
and
bran
then
flakes are
that's,
disgusting.
Bran flakes are disgusting.
The
But
show,
you know what's not disgusting? Corn flakes.
They're okay.
You know what's not disgusting? Special K.
you know what is
Wow.
Special K is
disgusting?
not
They
disgusting.
should
Special K
pay
is
me.
delicious.
I have
Yeah, I
so
take a
much
drink now.
Special K
They
I
stuff.
eat
should
Special
pay
K all the time until I got a Costco membership.
You know what is disgusting? Reese's Puffs.
You
They're
shut.
not. Yeah,
You're.
go to hell.
I'm gonna
Reese's Puffs
sucker
are
punch
not
you.
disgusting.
Go to hell.
You know what's disgusting?
Everywhere.
Cocoa Puffs.
What?
Cocoa Puffs are decent.
Not better than
Gonna
Reese's
diss on your
Puffs.
cereal now,
Reese's
you
Puffs are
dip.
Reese's Buds.
Wait, did you got a membership to Costco?
Yeah. Steph and I've had it for about a year.
Hey, look. Rip jeans, rip mom jeans.
This is a fun
I love
ride.
Mom jeans.
I'm really enjoying the amusement park today.
Yeah, well, when you're
I
by
wonder
yourself
what kind
on
of
the
boots those
fucking...
are.
They're Uggs boots.
Patent leather
they're
galoshes.
My favorite thing to buy from Costco? Uncrustables.
I was gonna say a thing of Crisco oil.
Oh my god.
Oh, and their milk is only $1.77.
Alright, well, learned something about Eric today.
He does.
A boy named
Oh man, the Hatchet Man's gonna kill
this
so
girl
many people.
named Gretel. They were
Is that
very
the Slender
poor
Man?
and had
This is
very
not that
little
game.
I saw
Slender
Hansel and
Man?
Gretel Witch Hunters. It wasn't very good.
It was not very good.
What was better, Hansel, Gretel, Witch Hunters, or Room?
Hansel and
Room.
Gretel Witch Hunters.
Really?
Now there was Hansel and Gretel get baked.
Drunk.
It was way more
You're
interesting.
drunk with
That was
power.
that was a good one.
Hansel and Gretel Witch
I tell you
Hunters.
what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the
Granted.
forest tomorrow and abandon them.
Granted, random
No,
hunter,
my wife.
huntsman in the woods
I
is
cannot
supposed to
do
think over
this.
the garden wall.
Why is my controller vibrating?
Then we will
No
all
regard to all.
Something's gonna
die,
happen.
you fool.
Look out.
I think we did stream it. Or it was on
It's getting dark.
Netflix.
Hansel and Gretel
Because I
overheard
had
their
it
parents
a bunch of
talking,
times.
and Gretel
Just sitting
began
on the
to
animal
weep.
bed.
I guess that was-
Do not fret, Gretel.
I've been arrested all
said.
the game.
I
He
might have tried
crept
to watch
out
it
of
on
the
Netflix
house,
after I watched the Bad
gathered
Movie
white
podcast about it, and I
stones
said,
from the
I fell
ground
asleep.
to fill his
I did
pocket.
that
We
with
started it again.
Yeah, I did that with the
Wait,
happening too.
hello.
Where?
Is that Hansel or Gretel? Is that Chad the raccoon?
Yeah. Chad the
The next
marsupial.
moment,
Do you have a weapon or is
lead
this just
the
like...
children
You're a
into the
mom.
forest.
You don't have a weapon.
Before
So
they
you
leave,
just literally
their mother
walk
gives
through
them
this game.
My weapon is my
bread
hips.
and
You tell the
walls
monsters that you're disappointed.
Hey.
Oh, look, his eyes glow.
Yeah, that's
Looked
kinda
at
weird.
He's looking at
He's
me.
looking
That's
at you.
not
Clever
right.
Hansel
Rodent's
leaves
eyes.
a trail
Hey,
of
hey,
white
hey.
stones behind them as they pass
Rat's
into the woods.
red eyes almost glow.
When their father looks
This is a mascot.
wait for them.
Deer eyes.
They'll follow the trail
All right.
back to
They
their
do,
parents'
they're-
house.
Bye.
We need
They're
Squirrel
like
Girl. She'll
more
save
like
us.
the canines, aren't they?
Is he gone?
Yeah, I think so.
After
Deer eyes
receiving
will
a
glow.
thorough
That's
scolding from
boring.
their parents for
This is the
getting
worst
lost
ride
in the woods, the children are sent
you
to
already
bed
know that story of
without
Hansel
any
and Gretel.
supper.
Yeah. Witch hunters.
Hansel tried to sneak out.
He's a diabetic. He had a candy cane as a child.
They broke into the witch's house to steal all their weed.
Yeah.
Like in Hansel and Gretel get
Yeah.
Bought
baked.
some weed today.
I did.
I heard
Actually.
he bought
I
two.
two.
He bought two whole pots.
Whole pots.
Yes. He bought so many
Ryan
pots.
seems really confused.
He
He wasn't here for that, was he?
Yeah,
was running to the car.
Nobody
to make
was
sure
here
they
for
didn't
that.
leave the driver's side door.
Talking about Eric's pots.
Mrs. Potts. That was fun.
Thank you, Ryan.
Hansel
Who's playing
ran
Mrs.
bread
Potts?
into pieces
I don't know.
and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home.
Critic.
But hungry-eyed
I was just-
birds
Yes.
snatched up
I
the
still haven't
crumbs
seen that
and
trailer
his
for the
trail
movie.
was
Nah, I
destroyed.
Apparently it's like bit like
Foxes.
Like the
it's
most
just like
watched
the
YouTube
no,
video.
it's like
Unable to find the
like
trail home.
the animated trailer and the real life trailer are like
Forest
identical.
Yeah.
Day.
Oh, okay, they matched it up.
Yeah, and thank you.
That's kind of cool.
So who is?
Well, and the castle is like it's the perfect silhouette of the Disney castle.
But that's
The
Cinderella's
old
castle.
castle.
You know what was good? The live action.
The children stumbled into a
But then
clearing
who was
with an
playing the
exceedingly
feather duster
strange
that turned out to be a
house.
busty French maid in the live action?
Its walls were made
These
of
are the questions
know.
people need to know.
It's the question I at least.
Maybe.
Ruin that for
I don't care about that character anymore.
ran forward and began
Looks
to
like
nibble
Cogsworth's
on
my
the
favorite
walls.
character again.
Hogsworth?
Cogsworth.
Hogsworth?
I'm a stab.
Yeah.
Is your mom out?
Hog's breath.
He keeps saying
That was David
Cogsworth.
Hawkins.
Nibble, little mouse.
I know that name.
Yeah, he's in that.
That's why I know that name.
Oh, spirited away.
Well,
Stop having a house made of candy.
the park is.
Dipping the air.
So basically, this episode's just going to be the park's interpretation of Hansel and Gretel. While we talk about
Well, it's
any-
you talking about anything but Hansel and Gretel. over it.
I tried to talk about Hansel and Gretel. You started
Life,
talking about Get
life.
Baked.
Because of the Hansel and Gretel Get Baked movie.
Yeah, and I was talking about
There was a
Land of the
movie
Witch Hunter.
where they stole pot from the witch.
Trying
to cook 'em alive.
You know what movie I watched the other day?
Dress World.
Porn star zombies.
That sounds terrible.
It was really bad. Like, we competed it, and it was at the Cannes Film Festival, and it was getting like
Have something.
critical acclaim for praise. It's really
What?
bad.
The old woman
Yes.
offered.
Didn't you watch like Zombie Beavers or something one time too?
I watched Zombie
Zombie Beavers, thank you.
That's on my Netflix list.
Or
We watched-
Sharknado 1 through
I watched
4.
it in the
Nothing to
It's only
fear
three.
here.
No, actually, Zombie
No, there's
Beavers.
like
I wish it was about zombies.
We watched Dead. RV and I watched Dead Snow.
or
told him
Mega
about
Shark
that.
in Space.
Dead Snow is good.
We did talk about Dead Snow.
Gotta watch Dead
How
Snow
that
2
guy
still.
had sex on a porta potty.
I still haven't seen when the Leprechaun goes to space.
What was that?
I'm not sure what that was.
More Hansel and Gretel stuff.
It's vibrating.
So it's like,
Turn around.
yeah, I was gonna say, is this one of those things where like if you turn around at the wrong
Is
time?
there somebody? Is there somebody around me?
Like E.T.
Cleaning her
Yeah.
hut.
Don't turn around.
Good mouthful.
Dog Dick sings that song.
Which told Gretel,
Dog
once he is fattened up,
The commissar.
Yeah.
He's saying to talk about himself.
How long is this ride?
Her son's just like
Almost over?
standing next to the ride going, why did my mom go on this ride?
Pretty much, yeah. Mom, I'm actually on land still.
fearing the day.
I met this guy named Jason. He's
The
missing
witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today, I will cook
Or whatever
and
weird
eat your
camp is.
brother, Gretel.
I don't know what that camp is called.
And light the oven. But Gretel,
Camp
I don't
Transgender.
know. Jason did travel to Elm Street.
I
once.
do
Also
not
did
know
go to
how.
space.
Yeah, Freddie,
Where's the opening?
Freddie took control of him.
Yeah, Freddie got him.
Fool, the old
See?
witch said. The
Freddie
opening
Yeah.
is
had to
here.
go to the park.
And she
Huh?
Why would Freddie
Yeah.
send Jason
It
to...
can totally
To
happen in
murder
a
this little
movie.
child, which Freddie likes.
Rage Gretel gave the witch a shove.
Depending on which version you mean. Maybe he
Tumbled
just wants to...
forward
That's
into
kind of
the
weird
oven.
too.
Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
Now it's just,
Gretel freed her brother Hansel,
God.
and together they lit a fire beneath the
Well, I
oven.
don't think they're gonna eat
And
her.
though she screamed and begged, the children
Actually, wait, I think they did eat her.
until her
I don't think so. I think they just left her there.
Yeah, I think they left it there.
was
You think?
cooked.
Todd is it.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweeney Todd? No, thank you.
And then, because
Looks like they're eating
Oh
her.
God, they
There you
did.
go.
they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Those.
Happy endings for
I
everyone.
never knew about that version of
Well,
Hansel.
that's why they call it a grim story.
Happy ending.
in a way,
All right.
except not in the way you're thinking of.
They grilled
Think about it.
the witch.
Alan, where did you go?
Oh,
Only if they were
Oh, look at this.
What's going on with the duck head?
so
Swan.
it's a swan.
Whoa.
You got
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You corrected yourself. Yeah, quiet back there.
He's like, I don't know.
A black swan.
Hey, look, there he is.
Why's it gotta
You
be?
also
Why
got
is it gotta be
that
black?
movie
He's not really
What?
there.
You also that movie too?
It was alright. It was better than Room.
Wait, is this the beginning of the ride?
Yeah,
That
we
was
gotta-
it?
We gotta do it again.
Why? Why is this a thing? Why?
Oh boy.
Now they're gonna go over the witch hunter story, the saga of the Hansel and
There was
Gretel.
nowhere for her son to go in that ride.
Pretty much.
She would have just had to wait for him to come out the other end. That was a
Well,
waste of everyone's time.
You know what? If you stop being so cynical about the park.
I'm stuck. There we
The
go.
park is now
Hansel
open.
and Gretel.
Young Hole Park.
I used to read it to Callum.
Granted,
when
now that you know about
electricity was
wrestling,
shut
we'll have
off.
to make you watch the wrestler and be depressed.
That movie,
Okay.
that movie kicks royal dick.
The
It does kick
whole
royal dick.
world
ready.
against them.
Alright.
The
Can't run.
forest, the birds,
It's pretty garbage.
the old witch.
I don't want to run.
even
You
the
guys
young
cannot
parents.
agree on any single
No,
movie.
you can
I used to
agree.
imagine
Because the wrestler
Callum
kicked
and
royal
The
dick.
wrestler was a really good
Well,
movie.
like all of you.
Not mother and son, but
We all
father and
agreed
sister,
that,
hand in hand against the unkind world.
Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for our own house made of
I really
candy.
loved Princess Bride.
Alright.
Looking for
It
the
was like Forrest
sweetness that
Gump.
could take the pain away.
Sounds a good movie.
Except for when the tools are
Hunger
around
leads
and
people
you
to
bring up
desperate,
Princess
terrible
Bride, and Sarah
places
always has to bring up
where the
marriage.
tree branches
You mean except
Why
for-
are we talking about the two?
Except when the rules are
Let's not talk about
period.
I hope they don't.
Run.
They
Thank
don't.
you.
Nobody watches
Mommy
this.
needs to see.
Our last episode had 8 views.
Ah.
I'm gonna go to because
I think
Mary
the
was
first
in it,
one's over 100, isn't
and
it?
that's why anyone that you tend to be in is like the most viewed
Another
episode for
accident.
like the last month.
What?
This
I'm gonna-
place.
I have the. I was.
It's
I,
the way
number
that
one
you
is the.
get-
Yeah, Andrew's on it. No one we glossed over that fact
No.
because somebody had a baby, so Andrew and Justin's
There's
kick-ass
the bear!
podcast.
There's
won't
the
be on
bear!
for a while.
What was that baby?
Is that her teddy bear?
They said another baby.
Why, that's
It
what
could be,
meant.
and that could be his teddy bear.
Speaking of
That
running,
is
Marshall runs like this.
legible.
Was his arms back?
Yeah, you can't. There's no way to
Leonor
read
runs
these
like a
fucking
normal
notes.
person.
Naruto style.
Marshall
Stay
runs
where
like
you
this.
are.
Hey man.
Not like Life is Strange when they do the
What'd the note say?
right over.
Jared never reads notes.
I couldn't read that.
That's what I was saying.
The problem is,
you
well, I would
dorks.
read the note if it was legible.
If the note was important enough to read, she would have said something out loud for exposition
That's
purposes.
a good point.
Well, I should probably read that note again.
If she was like, she picked up the note, she'd be like, "Oh, he's at the top of a mountain all of a sudden." That's all we need to know.
She's high.
She's high.
Probably.
She's high on life.
She looked high.
Stop hiding, Callum.
Nah, if she was high, everything would be all weird colored.
Everything
Sounds
is all
like-
weird colored.
That is true.
You see that
Sounds like
swan?
Jennifer
I
Connelly.
suppose.
It's not Jennifer Connelly, is it?
What?
Callum, where did you go?
Ugh.
Jennifer Connelly from Labyrinth.
Yeah, that movie's so
That
good.
movie kicked dick too.
Callum, where did you go?
Dance
I
magic.
wonder what happened if
dances.
she just got super pissed at him and told him that he didn't come back.
Callum, you suck. I'm
Very-
leaving.
Peace out, Callum.
Have fun.
Exactly.
You were an accident
You know,
anyway.
exactly.
Things
The
to
kid might actually just come back to you.
Make me dizzy. The guy just
Apollo Creed.
snapped.
Wait, he killed some
Those
kids?
poor
Uh,
kids.
the chipmunk guy.
He did?
The guy who was, yeah, and who was playing the mascot, flipped out and killed some kids.
So
How
it's
do we know
basically
this?
just 5 Nights at Freddy's at theme park.
Yeah,
Oh,
could
that's a
be.
good point.
How do we know this?
Yeah, how
Because
do
I'm
we
sure it
know?
was in the notes.
Oh, great. The notes that we skim over.
Fine, read it out loud for us over there.
I'm
God,
not gonna
please
read
don't.
that.
Didn't think so, so shut the fuck up.
Whoa!
Alright.
Oh, that was fun. Let's do it again. Shut the fuck up.
Whoa!
Just doesn't have the same punch as I
Alright,
did.
yell back
Well, I
at him.
tried.
Callum,
About what?
Tell him to. Tell him his face.
I love you. Always have.
See? He
oh,
loves
I
you.
remember this.
Yeah.
God damn.
Really not attractive.
Yeah, I remember this. I was coked out of my mind. Read the dodecahedron. Wait, increase the speed?
Increase that speed.
Should've
I can't get on it if it's increased.
Kill everyone.
Oh, is that the whole point? You gotta ride all the park?
Get around.
God damn, that's boring. She can see he's not on the ride. Why would you need to get on it?
I can't get on while it's
I
moving.
know.
Maybe I'll need to ride these tiny cars so something spoopy can happen.
Well, when you're in limbo in a haunted park, you can
I can't
decide
get
what
on
you
while
want
it's
to do.
moving.
Tells her she's
I
in
can't get on
limbo.
while it's
Too spoopy
moving.
5 me.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Oh, I gotta decrease it again. Alright,
3
it's
spoopy
decreased.
5 me.
Alright, there we go. We're riding.
It was still moving.
But it wasn't moving that much.
He's like, did you say schmoopy?
What is that a thing?
Don't get on the table.
Oh, little schmoopula.
What is
Schmoopy.
What do you have to do anything?
So hard.
It's difficult. Just like being a
Why
baby.
is my controller vibrating? Nothing's happening.
The saddle.
Nothing is
Yeah.
happening.
Oh, there's a
wait.
person
Oh,
in
my
there
shit.
now. Whoa! It's probably Rocket
I
Raccoon.
feel like he's like Mary Sadie.
Ah, hello.
Whoa, who's that guy?
I don't
The
know.
mayor from Halloween Town.
He looks friendly.
Cool.
Needs a dentist though.
Herman's a dentist.
Herbie is a dentist.
That's a Rudolph reference.
I already did say Bumbles in the last episode. A lot of continuity.
Continuity.
Continuity. Hello.
He's still there. He's still there.
He's fine. It's gonna be the mayor again.
Kind of looks like it.
The mayor from Powerpuff Girls. Tom Kenny.
There he is.
He's floating. Oh, it is that
Oh.
guy.
What was the monkey's
It's
name
not
from that
just
show?
the mascot
Mojo
that
Jojo?
went crazy, it's
Mojo
also
Jojo.
haunted.
Yeah, is there any actual danger to you in this park so far?
Yeah.
Every
No.
Kid's missing.
Yeah, but nothing is like doing anything.
That mayor thing was trying to eat you.
But he didn't. He turned the ride off and left.
There's always danger when you're at enemies in the
Treachery
park.
hides in thoughts.
And not or both. become
Treachery
loose
that
and they're
lashes
flying
like
off.
a whip.
I saw
Man's
got
Final
more
Destination,
insights.
whatever that one was.
5.
Last time I
I
saw
think
you,
3 was the park.
Yeah.
my thoughts
The
betrayed
other one was a
me.
roller coaster.
The correct
I looked
answer
down
to
at this
the question is-
wrinkled red balling thing and I
I'm not
thought,
saying it mattered. I
is
just
that
See?
it?
What?
She didn't want
We
him.
build our world from
You're
expectations,
welcome.
and the world that I had built
everybody
for
pointing the
Callum is
finger
no
at me.
different.
I'm the one turning the
He was
mirror
so
around
real,
on life,
so
making
there,
life take a
and so
long,
far
hard
from
look
my
at itself.
expectations.
Wait, she never wanted her
I
child?
shattered.
Yeah, she said
As
she
they
gave
fell
birth
in
to him and
pieces,
looked down at him and she's like,
But
is
one
that it?
treacherous thought
Oh,
became a new
It's
foundation.
just like room.
That's,
All
she's
of the love that we
monologuing
share.
again. Like, do you
All the warmth
There's an
and
entire
love
fucking. Oh, there's a person.
built in a
It's gone.
single traitorous
Can't
You
read
didn't
this.
see when the sparks
Stop
right there.
talking. And let
I don't
me.
see it.
Can I read the
You didn't
goddamn
see-
page? Stop. Oh,
See
hello.
there? Now it's closer.
F word was in that.
She was in the background for a few
Yeah.
times the thing sparked.
Well, fart is a bad word.
What is this rated?
M for
This podcast is rated M.
Oh, we swear like sailors.
Every time I upload one, I do have to put that. It's
Your
if
language.
it's rated for,
You're not as cute as Chad.
I guess friggin'
Does the
Cthulhu
fuck, does the
motherfucker.
fuck word offend you?
Do you like the words that sound like
can't
heck
there,
and
run.
shoot and darn?
Gee golly.
Oh gosh, darn it, guys!
And I have to
The
take a
sun's up
whiz.
again, guys.
Boulder Dash and a fiddle
There was
dee.
some crashes in 80s music. Guess it floats someone's
Oh,
boat.
Where am I?
stars and garters.
I'm
That's
at
what
the
Kelsey
bumper
Grammer
cars.
Beast said.
What?
Kelsey Grammer Beast from X-Men 3. He's in my stars
I
and
didn't see
garters.
those.
Oh, but he's Kelsey
Cheese
Grammer.
and rice.
Kelsey Grammer as
Oh,
Beast.
Carolyn loves that one. Cheese and rice.
She's got a tattoo.
I'm hoping that's a tattoo.
Does she have a dark mark?
I want the dark mark. I said that. I want the dark mark tattoo.
Is it an electroshock therapy?
She sees herself.
Botox injected into her lip.
Why did her pants go up to like her belly button?
That's her
What are
mom.
we
She's
talking
got
about
mom
belly
jeans.
buttons?
We talked about this
Show
20 minutes ago.
Show off
Oh,
her
did you?
Yeah.
Why
Their
does she?
quote, high-waisted mom.
Why does she show off her ass?
Why does she have a hatchet necklace?
Why not?
It's gotta be important.
It's got to be
You're
important.
being cyberbullied right
Always.
All we'll ever be is
Run.
a memory cyberbully.
now. Brain's a Pokemon.
Brain is a Pokemon bully. It's not like he watches this shit.
Excuse me.
Give Brain a shout out.
Shout out Brain. Hashtag Brain shout out.
There you go.
Why would a bumper car have headlights?
And you can see the dark.
Yeah, like-
So it knows which one you have to get in.
So you can see in the dark when the park is closed.
Yes. So it knows which one to get in. WTF.
Oh no, Bruce Jenner's driving that.
Excuse me?
Bruce Jenner's not a
Her name is Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
She was Bruce when she drove. And crashed into
Excuse
somebody.
me.
When that accident happened, she was.
And that's why,
Excuse
and that's why
me.
the sex change happened.
Caitlyn Jenner is a hero. Thank you very much.
Hey, that wouldn't be the first.
I don't know, she
person I
could
got
still
to
identify as a man.
text to
That
get
was
out of
that was a
trouble.
South Park
There you go.
reference.
Sarah was researching a
What?
serial killer that
Caitlyn Jenner is a hero.
got a sex change. and
Yeah,
said
that was a-
it wasn't
Kyle
me.
Broflovski gets
Kyle
a
Broflovski.
detention.
He gets
It was
attention.
my
Caitlyn Jenner's not a hero.
Is not a hero,
PC principal.
Killed a bunch of
yeah. I fucking
prostitutes.
hate PC Principal. He's such a
He's
douche.
kind of funny.
What's up, bro?
The first episode was
It's a
kind
matter
of
of
funny.
public record.
Yeah,
that the
but he got
family
annoying
was
throughout this season.
Oh, I'll get it.
Once, when Callum
I
was
haven't
very
watched
small,
Fucking pie hole, Leslie.
I left him
I
asleep
do
in the
love
car
that.
while
I haven't
we
watched
ran.
South Park.
He'd always
Probably
yell at
Don't
Leslie.
remember what it
Leslie,
was.
quit fucking talking up there, Leslie. I can fucking hear him way down here.
Standing
Leslie
next to
Dush
the
doesn't
car,
talk.
Leslie, no.
watching my boy through
Yeah,
the
she is
window.
a fucking bad mom.
Didn't like what I
He
saw.
is.
She let her kid
Judgment.
sleep in the car.
There you go.
You're only
And
the
then
not saying
the
a word.
sheriff
Just
came
a
and
scratch,
was watching
scratch of
him
his pen
sleep
on the
while she was
notepad.
like
I'm glad someone is actually paying attention to this.
No, you're welcome.
Probably doing all that
I know
cocaine.
what we're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just
Did you hear
gets
about
some
that?
help.
Adult Swim told
Help
Brent
was a
Small
bolt
they're
of
no longer going to be making new
Help was
episodes.
1,000 volts
Everyone
surging
in a
through my
long time.
veins.
That's probably
Help
best.
is
When they went to
crap.
half-an-hour episodes, I don't think it was
I'd rather
really-
die
I thought they
Yeah, they went back
than
to
scream.
I thought they made
I'd
the
rather you
musical
pulled your
more
gun
complex.
and shot me.
They-
But instead,
I read the whole
I
interview,
said,
but he made it
Yes,
sound like
Sheriff.
the Adult Swim people
Are Ferris wheels really that big? They
just
can't
a
be that
bunch of
big.
assholes. Well, the one in Vegas is.
This isn't
Yeah.
Vegas. This is some random
Carnival's
parking.
ones aren't, but
No. Who
Yeah.
the fuck knows?
There's only really one way to find out. We should probably go to Vegas and
Yeah.
You have to go. He'll go with me.
Everyone has
I've already
tell
been to
me.
Vegas.
Yeah, you can come again. You can go with me.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm all sleepy and tired now. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Somebody, I'm glad somebody laughed.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
I'm glad somebody laughed at that.
We're like having 3
Wait,
days.
To
about
go to
what she
Vegas.
said?
Yeah, what I said.
No, I was laughing at what she said. She said you didn't come at all for me, and I laughed.
Oh,
'cause-
okay.
Because I did not.
And I said, give me another 20 minutes. I'm
towards her.
gonna
And I'd
fall
I
say-
asleep.
guess you have to ride this ride.
Most likely.
Anyway, going back to Vegas.
Vegas kind of sucks,
We'll stay
actually.
at Caesar's Palace.
Probably not anytime soon.
I really went gambling this weekend.
Gina has enough porno trading cards.
That's right, I do.
People in the streets give you a Pokemon with tits.
People on the streets.
I was telling Ryan,
I've never been
Pokemon.
But I collected them. I got as many as I could.
there. PWT.
pretty much. And they're all in her.
Gee, maybe she's missing one or two. You know.
No, trust me, she has them all. Because they have the same picture but different names on them after a
I
while.
mean, we already missed the the pepper. What's the strip club that was downtown that I was texting you about? Pink Rhinos? Pink Rhino?
Oh, the one with the boob show.
Best breast
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah, the best
we
breast contest.
already missed the best breast contest.
Yep, it's true.
Dad used to
I was
say
there
that
for that.
before Mom ran
Oh,
off.
best breast.
We walked right past
After
the
that,
sign.
he mostly just drank.
There's like 2 trees.
Things were different for Don and I.
Oh wait, no, they're all moving.
When
They're
we
probably
met,
monster
I was
trees.
sweeping the
Sounds like
floor
one
at
of the
Susie's
something moving the
diner.
She's gonna
trees.
It's called
see.
Vince.
He came out as
No, those
circus,
are
but
monster
he
trees. They're
didn't
helpful
try to
trees.
flirt or
She's
talk
gonna
to
see
you
like the
like
Iron
others.
Giant or some garbage.
He just ordered a coffee and sat there.
Well, there was Slender in the
watching
distance
me.
in the beginning of the game.
When my
like
shift
on a
was
hill.
over, he offered to walk me
It's gonna
home.
be like those things on the top of the hill.
I don't know how to describe that walk. He talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale.
Fairy,
Pregnant?
fairy wheel thing is a rock, and it's probably gonna come off. We're all gonna die.
I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night.
And then I fell out of the Ferris wheel.
Don and I moved in together, but then
Oh,
died.
he died.
That's why you don't get out of the Ferris
According
wheel
to
until it's got the
supervisor,
complete
his
stop.
safety harness
He
failed
died
when he was
during
working on the
childbirth.
top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one
She
moment.
squeezed his hand too hard to couple the
and then gone.
circulation.
That was something Ferris wheel related.
Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum.
So the whole point of these rides is for
Fucking
just going an
over.
existential crisis.
Kinda, and then some weird thing happens.
To find out that she did pass out walking up the escalator. Her son's just been waiting for her to come to ever since.
They could.
Was that what that Alan Wake was about?
Alan Wake was fucking confusing as hell. I didn't know
I
it was
remember, I
not
just remember you were playing the end of it, and I was watching it, and then I was like, so none of this
He
happened?
like
No,
lost his wife.
it did, but it's kind of like he wrote it and then it happened because he wrote it that way.
You have to
But he
fight it.
forgot what he wrote.
The number
Hello.
20
And then
You have to fight
the
it.
number 23 is everywhere.
Starring Jim Carrey.
What was better, the number 23 or the number?
I didn't see the number 23, so I'm guessing number 23.
Well, that was kind of bad.
There's a lot of things you could ask me where the answer is not going to be room. Because I'm sure the number 23 would have given me some sort of entertainment.
okay.
It wasn't that great.
Room just gave me something to
Oh
bitch
wait, I
about for
think
2
it's the wrong
hours.
one. I think there's
More
a
than
way
2 hours,
out.
you're still
up
bitching
here.
about it.
Yeah. It's never gonna stop here. It's never
There
gonna
it
stop.
is.
Neville?
Never gonna stop here.
That song was about Clockwork Orange,
Is it?
the Red Red Groovy.
It's about what?
Music video, they're all dressed like the with the white suits and the hats on.
Oh, cool.
Rob Zombie song "Never Gonna Stop."
Yeah.
Never
It's Clockwork Orange.
It's about Clockwork Orange. Oh, I did find out that my category for the trivia contest this Wednesday is Sami Zayn.
Good luck.
That'd be easy.
Good luck.
It's Sami Zayn, WWE, WWE NXT. So none of his El Generico
All right,
stuff.
so we got 30 minutes. So we'll pause the episode here and
Take that roller coaster ticket, bitch!
on part 2.
Damn it.